Okay guys, this is the opening page of your document when you first get into Onshape. I'm going to walk you through what is often the most difficult part of using this tool, which is making a two-dimensional shape, which is just a circle or a square or a rectangle, and then turning that into a three-dimensional object, which is something like a cylinder or a brick. So the key sequence really matters. So I'm going to walk through it pretty slowly. The first thing I'm always going to want to do is come up to this upper left-hand corner and click the Sketch button. This menu has to stay open the whole time I'm making a two-dimensional object. It's really tempting to click this check mark or that X. Don't do it until the very end of making a two-dimensional shape. So, after you have clicked that sketch button, choose what plane you want to use. If you've hidden them, which is just fine, you can hide them over here if you want, then you can come over here and choose a plane here. So if you click front here or front here, that does the same thing. It tells the software that that's the piece of paper you want to make your two-dimensional shape on. After that, come over here and click the front button. The only thing that does is it rotates your piece of paper so that it's facing you head on. That makes it easier to draw the shape. Now, I'm going to go into this menu over here in the top left. These are all the two-dimensional shapes that I have to choose from. If I'm working on electric car, the first piece I'm going to make is a wheel, and so I'll choose a center point circle. If I'm working on the marble maze, I'll make a center point rectangle. I'm going to do both of these, but I'm going to start with the circle. So if you select center point circle, that's really nice because it will create a circle that is centered in the middle of your drawing. If you highlight the middle of your drawing, you click and then you pull the cursor out from the middle. You can see that the number gets bigger, the number gets smaller, and that's just the size. Don't worry about that right now. Click one more time and the whole thing will turn bright blue. If you've gotten this far, congratulations. You've made a two-dimensional shape, and if you were to click the check mark now, it would stay there. However, in engineering, we always want to pay attention to our measurements. So before I close this sketch, I'm going to make this circle a certain size. So I can do that by coming up to this upper menu and clicking the dimension button, which is right here, coming down and touching the edge of my circle and clicking there. And now you'll see you get this arrow. It doesn't really matter where you click. It only matters that you have this arrow, and then you click and you'll get a window to write in. You're going to write 40 millimeters or whatever size you want that shape to be, and you're going to hit enter. Now you are done making a two-dimensional shape, and you're going to hit the check mark.